It was a case that baffled investigators for over 4 decades. A man found dead, no ID, no family, no answers. The FBI hit a wall, leads ran cold, and for 40 years his identity remained a mystery, until Reddit stepped in. This is the true story of how a group of internet strangers solved a real-life cold case that law enforcement gave up on. Welcome to MysteryModeON, and today, we uncover the mystery of the man once known only as Mostly Harmless. In July of 2018, 2 hikers were making their way through Big Cypress National Preserve in Florida when they stumbled upon something chilling: a lifeless body in a yellow tent. No sign of a struggle, no identification, no phone, no wallet. Just a man, thin, with a long beard, lying peacefully, as if he had simply gone to sleep. Autopsy reports revealed he had died of starvation. But here's the twist: he chose to be out there. He wasn't homeless, he wasn't lost. He had food packets around him and over $3,000 in cash inside his tent. No drugs, no alcohol. It was as if he went into the wild to disappear, intentionally. And he almost did. Except one detail sparked a wave of curiosity. Several hikers remembered meeting him on the trail, and they all knew him by the same trail name: Mostly Harmless. Mostly Harmless wasn't your average hiker. He had been seen on the Appalachian Trail and other long-distance hiking routes across the eastern United States. Friendly, quiet, tech-savvy. Some recalled him discussing programming and cryptocurrency, but anytime someone asked his real name, he deflected. Photos of him appeared online in hiking groups and Facebook forums, but still, no one knew who he was. The police couldn't identify him through fingerprints or facial recognition. Months passed, then years. He became known online only as the unidentified hiker. And that's when the internet decided to solve the mystery themselves. In 2020, a Reddit user posted about the case in the Unresolved Mysteries subreddit, a hub for amateur sleuths and curious minds. The thread exploded with attention. Redditors began cross-referencing old hiking blogs, comparing photos, and reaching out to trail communities. Some noticed small clues, like the fact that Mostly Harmless carried a specific brand of European hiking gear not easily available in the US. Others focused on his love of technology, theorizing he may have worked in IT or programming. One user noticed he had mentioned working for a startup. Someone else recalled a photo of him sketching out app designs in a trail shelter. Bit by bit, the puzzle was coming together, but there was still no name. In December 2020, a woman named Audrey reached out after seeing a photo of Mostly Harmless online. She was stunned. She recognized the man instantly. He had once been her co-worker. His real name was Vance Rodriguez, a software engineer from New York with a difficult past and a desire to disconnect from society. After a series of personal struggles, Vance had vanished, cutting ties with friends, family, and the digital world he once thrived in. The DNA was matched, the identity confirmed. After 2 years of online detective work and 40 years of silence, Reddit had solved the mystery that no one else could. The internet didn't just identify a man, they gave closure to a family that had been living with questions for years. They reminded the world that no mystery is too cold, and no person is truly forgotten, not in the age of the internet. But this story also raises deeper questions. Why did Vance want to disappear? What was he running from, or searching for? And how many more Mostly Harmless cases are still out there, waiting for digital detectives to uncover the truth? In the end, it wasn't fingerprints or police databases that solved this mystery. It was curiosity, collaboration, and the relentless will of strangers who refused to forget a nameless man in the woods. If you found this story as haunting and fascinating as we did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to MysteryModeON. More real-life mysteries, solved and unsolved, are coming soon. And remember, sometimes the internet really can do what the FBI couldn't.